Let's make the lead sound from Ye and Dolla Sign's Carnival. So the sound itself is not super interesting, but there's a little effect in there that makes things interesting and maybe you want to put this into your own productions. So the first thing we're going to do is create a new software instrument track, and we're going to go bring in Logic's ES2 synthesizer. We're going to load up a preset. Once again, sound is not too crazy. We're going to go to a synth lead, and we're going to go over to the Euro hook preset. All right, I'm just going to copy down the MIDI pattern from here, and this is what it sounds like on its own. Just some sawtooth oscillators. Let's go ahead and just refine this sound a bit. First thing we're gonna do is turn on legato. If you notice, my notes are overlapping, so we want the notes to slide into each other. So we're gonna change it over to legato mode, and we're gonna pull up our glide to about, let's say 10 o'clock. Now the sound is gonna start to glide. So see how it glides wherever the notes are overlapping. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of chorus just to soften this up a bit. Once again, to about 10 o'clock. Maybe we'll pull back the resonance a little bit. We'll pull up some FM. It just makes it a little bit more like harsh, if you will. I'm gonna pull a little bit of drive as well. Last thing we gotta do is pull up the attack. So we got the foundation to the sound right there, but here comes the cool part. So what we're gonna do is select our region. We're gonna bounce this in place. We're gonna hit Control B on our keyboard. And now we are left with an audio version of that MIDI. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna chop it up right here on that first note, right before it hits the same note repeated. So we're chopping it up right at this point here, okay? So on this MIDI region, we're gonna select that first chop. We're gonna go over to our inspector tab here. On the end portion of it, we're gonna go to slow down, and this is gonna bring in a tape stop effect. So it's gonna go, now we're gonna just type this up, and we're gonna find a spot where it feels good. Now I already have it here, so I know the number. I set it to the halfway point of this section, or of this sound, sorry, of this region. And what we're gonna do here is just gonna type in 400, and that's gonna go to the halfway point. So it's gonna sound like this. And then we got a little click on this region over here. So all we gotta do is fade in, and we just type in 5. It's not noticeable, but it takes away the pop. And then what we're gonna do is bounce this in place once more, and we're going to pitch it down 1 octave. This is a technique a lot of producers do. They duplicate their sound, pitch it down 1 octave to create a fuller sound. So a couple ways to do it. I like to use a shortcut, Shift, Option, Arrow down key. And you'll notice here on the region, it says -12. That's down 12 semitones, which equals 1 octave. And if we layer it together, let's unmute this. Let's go ahead and just group this together, Shift Command G. And then we're gonna go ahead and just bring in some reverb on this. For this, I'm just gonna bring in Logic's Chroma Reverb. And then with the track, so there you have it, the lead from Ye and Dolla Sign's Carnival. If you do have a question on this, we're going to chat in the comment section below. If you do have any requests for future videos, let me know down below as well. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.